So yeah, I'm going to rock way and then we'll get into it.
I really get into this poem, you guys, so forgive me if I start sweating and stuff. My stuff. But anyway, so this poetry thing was a tussle, where words used to couple into lines that hit harder than the iron giant's knuckles, and knees used to buckle. You see, his sensory scenes of struggle had themes floating like bubbles until they cuddled with the Hubble. He served a rocket ship of words. His speech was the shuttle, and slams were like trams or fans greased on the double, but his serves were never subtle. And people were amazed how this Pablo of the page sold his drugs on stage, always delivering, dismembering all doubt, because the cellar scene where things pull different things out. So one day he chills at his house, weighing and baking his product, then he noticed a figure behind him, slowly coming into focus. He tried to look over his shoulders, and then the figure became clear. Don't budge, or the slug's going into your ear. See, in his heart, there's no fear. So he asked, what do you want? The figure said, I'll pull this trigger if you think I'm a punk. I want the drugs, the dope, the dank, the dirt, your wallet, your will, your skill, your work. This was such a contradiction. Years of selling people's attention with his chronic, it's ironic that he's now become the victim. Look, show me the stash. Show me the cash while I'll blast and dash fast. And I'll just trash my black mask while your last thoughts pass. He felt his whole past smashed. Since 13, he sold his greens to fiends to like to hear. The potency of his poetry getting stronger with every year. 9 years of poetic prosperity, perfected his lyrical dexterity, but now he's got to give his world away like it's charity so steadily. He turns his head to see his baker taking his bread, staring down the barrel of a mechanical pencil ready to pump him full of lead. His life is hanging by a thread, but before his expiration, he recognizes who the guy is and he asks for an explanation. Yeah, I know you. You that cat from the school. You rob people their free thoughts because they don't abide by your rules. Ain't your name WKU? Every year you make people pay you and promises of degrees I believed until we see it's untrue. Unwillingly, we've been placed into a system that forces us to wish for a dish, given a trout with no way out, because it costs to be taught how to fish. Then we gotta pay for a pole and somewhere to sit. And every fish that we get, you just come and take it to sit. You ain't tell me it was a bill when I learned to make my own meal, and if my shop can't foot the bill, then you gladly make me a deal. You say go talk to Sally Mae. She'll give you the money when it's due, but after we done paying her arm and a leg, you don't tell us we got to spend the rest of our life giving you the other ones too. So liberals and defenseless will forced to pay these wages that are senseless. Shut up! I've had enough. Why you poets so relentless? I came in to take, not buy. I heard, listened, and paid attention, but in the end, I still need your words and your tuition. You see, without me, there's no degree. So I will charge my swollen fee unless you can get a JLB off of just your poetry. Them slams ain't paying the bills, huh? Yeah, they keep your skills intact, but them Greek organizations never paid you, and Def Jam ain't called you back. So give me the work. Don't be a fool, because this tool is cocked and ready to kick that butt out of school. You got to the count of 3. He placed the barrel to his head, and then the victim reviews the sheets he used to make up this bed. 1. He fears because he's seen so many of his peers in the same situation. 2. The amount of times he's been placed on academic probation, approaching 3, he's just waiting. He finds a plane to ascend to. And I'm not trying to suspend you, but the story is to be continued.
Thank you,